award-winning Children's Discovery Museum of the Desert has gone through quite a few changes as a result of the pandemic. They were able to Zoom activities for a while for families during the lockdown and adapt in other ways, and then, sadly, they had to close down all their outreach, but great news. They're coming back big time with new energy and a brand new leader on board. Cindy Burrison is ready to start at the starting gate with some fabulous new ideas and great plans.
You are on board to really bring the museum back, and in a big way.
Absolutely. It has been a monumental task. I'm the only one on staff currently, so it's a little bit overwhelming, but in a great way, because we have really a blank slate right now. And so we're using this pause of the pandemic to reinvent ourselves and reimagine the museum so we can offer the community something they really deserve.
Well, you know, for over 2 decades, families, I know I have been bringing my children, you've been bringing your children. My kids are not college age. They love the museum so much, and so many residents and Valley visitors were worried that it was going to go away, but that's not the case.
That is not the case. We were fearful at first that that may be the case, but we really banded together and decided we were going to come out of this more positively. So we are in fundraising mode to bring a brand new building to the museum, and we have a long-term sustainable plan for expansion and redoing the entire museum. So it's not closing. We're reopening again next year.
Great. And I know it's slated, obviously, as you said, 2022. But in the interim, you've come up with some great new initiatives that are really exciting that families can get involved in now.
Absolutely. We realized that with being closed for over a year, 2 years really with the pandemic, we are not servicing our community the way we ordinarily would. So we tried to figure out a way, and I created a program called Little Kids Big Impact. And it's sort of twofold. It helps our community by reaching out to a different nonprofit every month and doing a tangible good drive in our own parking lot. And then it also helps to raise our future philanthropists, because as a museum, I feel like that's our responsibility. So that's something that as a museum, we're going to really focus on that with parents to get the kids involved in those drives to help the community.
I love that. So I think you said United Way of the Desert is going to be your first nonprofit that'll benefit from the little ones coming out to help.
That's right. And so we're going to do a book drive. It's going to be pre-K through 2nd grade books. And I really would love to see the kids turn over the books when they come to the museum, so we can look them in the eyes and thank them, and they can feel in their heart that philanthropic feeling that you get when you're doing something good.
And it'll be in the parking lot, because again, the museum is not open.
Correct.
But if our viewers go to the website, they'll find out the different activities you've got planned.
Absolutely, yes.
And so I guess what we want everyone to know is that this is a community effort. We really need everyone in our community to step up some way and get involved, either with fundraising, volunteering, somehow getting the word out that our museum has to come back for the kids.
That's right. We have a big task ahead of us. We have, for this first phase, it's about $3 million we need to raise, about half of that by the end of the year, in order to stay on that timeline of reopening next year. So there is a lot of focus on fundraising right now, and there are many ways that folks can help, whether it's in-kind donations, if they have larger gifts, they can reach out to me directly, or just on our website, they can donate in various ways, and we'll have fundraising activities they can participate in as well.
Great. Well, Cindy, they chose the perfect person to represent not only the positive energy that our museum brings to children, but really the fundraising spirit, because you are definitely one of the best cheerleaders in our valley.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Cindy.